October live cattle posted modest gains today, and they did manage to close above some major resistance levels. We closed above the 200-day moving average, the 100-day moving average, and even the short-term 10-day moving average. So closing over a mix of shorter-term and long-term moving averages is a fairly nice look for the cattle chart, which had broken sharply along with the equities market 2 Fridays ago and into last Monday. But then since then has been trying to post a modest recovery. This is the first big win for that recovery, closing above that those key resistance, which had been support levels, now turned into resistance levels, but now we're back above them. So that's a positive sign. Now the cattle chart, kind of unsurprisingly, looks very similar to an equities chart, U.S. equities chart. The reason for that is because we are very concerned with what consumer demand might be, especially going into the fall, into the typical time where demand can kind of slow down a little bit before we get to the holidays, and also going into an election. So while we know that we've had a fairly tight supply situation in the cattle complex, both in feeder cattle and in live cattle, for some time now, really going back to the days of pandemic, and issues with packing facilities, that's really never cleared itself up. We do not have quite the same amount of animals that we're used to having. But now the question really is what that consumer demand is going to be going forward. So again, looking at equities charts, when we see sharp drops in the equities market, the cattle market gets concerned that the consumer demand isn't going to be there. We're not going to pay up as much at the butcher's counter. So that fear affects itself on a cattle chart. So a lot to be looking at here for cattle going forward, and it's a bigger, broader picture type thing at the moment, I believe. So everybody, in the meantime, you stay safe and have a great day.